Hey guys, welcome back to another review on the channel. Today I'll be reviewing the Backstage Rage, which is Season 1, Episode 9 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? This episode was requested by Planet Scooby, so yeah, go check out his channel. The link will be in description below. But yeah, I really enjoy his videos, so go check him out, and let's get straight into this episode review. Nice episode, this one. It starts off as Shaggy and Scooby are walking home from a night out at a restaurant for pizza. They take a pizza with them. They take it to go, and Scooby eats most of it, and Shaggy wants to go phone the gang about first a mysterious car drives past them, and they drop a violin case, and Shaggy and Scooby have a look inside the violin case, and there are stacks and stacks of money in it. Shaggy gets a little bit curious, so he goes and phones the rest of the gang. While this is happening, Scooby guards the violin case so no one will take it. Then he sees a little girl dog just outside a car, and he goes over to take a look. And while this is happening, the mysterious driver gets out of the car and takes the violin case, and it's actually the same car that dropped it earlier, and takes it away. When the rest of the gang show up, Shaggy can't believe that it's gone. Scooby explains that he put the violin case down on the edge of the street and went over to check out a little girl dog. Then Fred finds a little puppet string off a puppet, and then Scooby thinks it was a puppet, the dog. So then they realise that it was the girl dog puppet that led him away from the violin case. On the puppet, on the puppet off the broken puppet string, there's a little piece of wood that says Pietro's Puppets. Fred knows where that is, and they go check it out. They enter through the back door, and they speak to Pietro, and he gives them a little puppet show, and that the gang say that they're going to enter their dog in as a routine, like a puppet routine, as an act, bit of a decoy. While Pietro turns around, Shaggy grabs a piece of money that's sticking outside of the doorman's drawer. Then he hides it, and then they decide to leave, thinking they have enough evidence to go, and they end up going. But then on the drive back, Fred realizes, Fred and Shaggy tell them about the $20 bill, but then they realize that it's actually real, and they reckon it was planted there by someone just to throw them off. So they're going to go back, and then they go back. Pietro's asleep this time, so they sneak into the puppet theater. They look around, they split up. Shaggy and Scooby the first to run into the Phantom. He drops a weird door thing, and he's watching Shaggy and Scooby. It's really creepy. And then a little bit later on, he tries to drop a sandbag on Velma. And this is actually really dark because he used a knife, So this guy's got a knife, which that gave me the bloody creeps when I was younger. As soon as Velma said, "That's been cut by a knife," so he's got a knife. He can literally murder them if he feels like it. Anyway, everyone's looking around. Shaggy and Scooby go to this special room, and Scooby finds a nice cloak. Shaggy finds a nice cloak, and he looks like the Phantom in this cloak. And then Scooby looks away for a second and sees another guy dressed like Shaggy inside the door. Then he looks back at Shaggy, and then he looks back at the Phantom, but the Phantom isn't there. And then they run. On stage to where Shaggy, to where the rest of the gang are, and they spot the Phantom. And yeah, they have a quick little look inside the Phantom's little hideout. And they find stacks and stacks of violin cases. Fred, being very, very suspicious, gets the rest of the gang to go down there and take a look. They look through them all, and they're all empty. And then Fred starts to wonder if this is a hoax or anything like that. They get back on stage, and they see the Phantom playing an organ, and then he disappears when they get back onto the stage. And then a whole bunch of the gang don't know this when it happens, but a whole bunch of puppets drop down and, scare them. Then Scooby finds a dog, the same dog that was the decoy from earlier. He grabs her, and Velma finds a fake, like a counterfeit $20 bill, and that they want to go make a run into the sheriff. But why does that happen? A puppet bird comes down and snatches the $20 bill, and Fred's had enough at this point, and he says, let's go back down to the violin room, because there definitely is something mysterious happening. They just haven't quite found the last piece of the puzzle. When they go down there, they find a big harp. They realise it's big enough to hide something, so when they open it, they realise that it's actually a doorway, and inside it is a whole room. And this room was hidden, and inside it, there's like a printing press and everything. And they've literally found the missing piece of the puzzle. Also inside, in the corner, is the Phantom, and the Phantom jumps them and chases them around, saying, "They know you know my secret. Now you've got to pay, and you will never leave." They try to get out through the stage trapdoor, but then he goes around the other way and blocks them with his foot. They eventually get away. They get back onto the stage, and then a whole bunch of another fake puppet things drop down, and then Velma realizes that they're puppets, so there's got to be a puppet master. They all look up and they see the puppet master, and Scooby quickly climbs up and chases after him. He eventually gets him trapped on the rope. He has no choice to slide down, and he slides down right into a drum, and Shaggy stuffs him inside a trombone or tuba. It's a tuba, I believe. And capturing the evil Phantom puppeteer, unmasking him. Well, we don't actually get to see the unmasking. We just see the sheriff at the end of the episode saying that it was Pietro. He's got a printing press making fake money, and then he goes to jail.
You kids deserve a lot of credit. This town's been flooded with phony 20s for weeks.
Oh, it was nothing, really. But old Mr. Pietro posing as the doorman sure had us fooled for a while.
He really gave himself away when he put on his little puppet show for us.
The real hero is Scooby-Doo. By the way, where is he? Oh no, look at him.
Like I said before, what a ham.
And that's the end of the episode. I give this episode a 10 out of 10. It's one of the best from Scooby-Doo, Why Are You? I'm pretty sure it's the first ever episode of Scooby-Doo that I ever gave. That's 10 out of 10, which is quite impressive. I'm just double checking because I'm pretty sure it's the 9th episode, which means yes, it is the first ever episode of Scooby-Doo. That is a 10 out of 10 for me. So, you know, it's a big episode. I've always enjoyed it. I think it was definitely up there. I think this is the 7th episode of Scooby-Doo that I ever watched. The first, of course, being What a Night for a Night. But yeah, this was the 7th ever episode of Scooby-Doo I ever watched, and you know, it's just great. 10 out of 10. The Phantom Puppet Master, you know, he's got a knife, this guy. So it's really, really scary, and I really, really like him a lot, and I think he was quite good. I really, really enjoyed it. I like Pietro too, the character. I liked when he was playing around with his little puppet. That was good. I very, very much like the atmosphere and the dark plot and mystery to the episode. It was quite dark. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, definitely recommend this episode. One of the best from Scooby-Doo Are You. I hope you enjoyed this review. I need some more episodes to review that aren't Be Cool Scooby-Doo episodes, so comment down below. And I'll see you guys next week, where I will be reviewing The Curse of Kaniaku, which is Season 2, Episode 8 of Be Cool Scooby-Doo. So, yeah, until then, I'll see you guys next time.
We had 2 blockbuster pizzas at the Pizza Palace. That's hardly even a snack.